Hello and welcome to today's live stream. I'm Glen Bixley, and today we're doing Railroads Online. Now, for anyone who hasn't caught this before, this is a game where you build your own railroad company from the ground up, literally from the ground. We have to build our own foundations, we build our own tracks, and we start with one little engine and one flat car. Flat car, Glen. Not flat car. Flat car. Sorry. Okay, so this is where we've gotten to today. For anyone that hasn't seen it, of course, we start at the freight depot there in the centre. I have managed to sort of connect a track to the logging camp. Another one to the sawmill, and another one to the smelter. However, we're not being joined by anybody today for multiplayer, unfortunately. I haven't heard back from them. But when we did this last time, there were a couple of changes made to one of my lines, which I have to fix today, apparently, because, oops, there was a map button, that's what I'm looking for. A slight misunderstanding, and the track is running now in the wrong direction. I was having a bit of a play with something when you guys turned up. We don't really need to do this. I was trying to re-rail Betsy, but we don't need to. Stop hitting the escape key, Glen. It doesn't help. You've got to hit the G key or the M key. Or okay, right, let's stop mucking around. Let's hook Betsy back up. I've just thrown a couple of logs into it, so hopefully she'll have some pressure. Where are we? Water temperature is full. Boiler pressure is full. Right, we're good. We are good. So let's release the brakes. We're in reverse. We want to go... Wrong one! Glen's still learning how to drive. You've got to watch out for these people that don't know how to drive. Okay. Regulator on full, in forward, down a little. Okay. All we wanted to do was go forward. No, don't roll away. Oh, you didn't put the brake on, did you, Glen? I'm still learning. I'm still learning. Okay. Brake. Oh, that way. You stop now. Okay, great start. Way to go. Oh, good. We can handle it. So yes, for anyone that hasn't seen this, you have to make sure you stoke your boiler. You can either control via the levers and do it realistic like. Or of course you can drive by pushing F, jump into the pilot seat, and yeah, I drive from here. I'm not highly experienced. We'll get better as we go. Oh, brakes. What are you doing with the brakes, Glen? Oh dear, I don't have a clue what I'm doing, quite frankly. Don't need to. Right, turn that off. Okay, brake on. Now let's hook these back up the way they were before I started playing. Okay, so we need... Glen's forgotten how to do this. Is it that one? No. Hang on, it says up on the corner. We need to add a link and add a pin. So it's right mouse button and left mouse button for a link. We should be able to pull that out. Did I have to do that before I crashed into it? I think I might have had to do that before I crashed into it. Oh well, look, this is what we're going to do. We're going to bump it again. See, I told you I'm still learning. Break off. We'll bump it again. I'll then put the silly thing out. Let's go. And in theory, my switches should be okay. That thing should be able to just roll anyway. So now we can just turn that off. We can hop out of the pilot seat. And hopefully these things will separate from each other. You're not going to, are you? Oh, come on. Oh, Glen, we're doing really well today. Regulator, full. No brake, no reverser. Oh, we've got brakes on the carriages. That's why. Glen's forgotten about that. Glen forgot about the carriages and the brakes and the... Off. Right, let's hope this works. Regulator! Cool, we're gonna derail! We're gonna derail! Oh dear. Okay, you guys take off ahead. Glen will try and figure out what he's doing. Okay, let's catch up with the carriages. They'll stop eventually. If not, they're going in the right direction. It doesn't matter. We need to... Oh, jump right over top. That's what we need to do. There we go. Right on top again. And we'll get on there eventually. One day. There we go. You know, that was easy, wasn't it? Right, so... I thought I saw it come out. You're doing the wrong one. That's the one you want. Oh dear. I should have put the brakes on. Forgot to put the brakes on. Hey Bixley. You still moving? Oh, she is still moving, slowly. Just give you a little bit of reg so you catch up just a little. We'll catch up. Oh dear. I wonder if I can do this now the pin's out. While it's moving. Let's have a go. Because in theory, all I've got to do is drop a pin into there. Pretty sure the switch is set. Oh, there is no switch. That's right. It was changed. No switch. Less switches, the better. So we'll apply the brake. Now Betsy should catch up a little. Come on, Betsy! Don't ram us! Why didn't they go in? Didn't hear the clink. I'm not hearing the noise. Betsy's going backwards. We're doing well today. We're doing really well today. Betsy, stop going backwards. Break. Right. I'm not hearing the noise. I don't know if it's connected. Not sure. Doesn't really matter right now, actually, to be honest, because we can just keep on pushing it. So let's just keep on pushing. Right. You forgot about the brake. Now the regulator's on full tilt. We're in trouble. Glen has no clue what he's doing. That brake's off. That one's off. Oh! Too many carriages. Thought I was at the front carriage. Right, you're the one that's on. Alright, we'll just push him anyway. Stop mucking around, right. Is that brake? Brake was on. Okay, set the regulator down so it's not too loud, because otherwise this game is rather loud. I probably need to turn the volume down a little, actually. But 13% will do us just fine for now. Now, just up around here, around the bend, I'm not sure why there's a bend, but we have a bend. Just around the bend, we need to fix the track. Maybe we need to get rid of this bend. Yeah, it's just get around the corner here and we'll have a look, see what's going on exactly. We're running under boiler pressure, temperature, water level, no, fuel, boiler pressure. No, we're just going uphill, are we? This is all supposed to be level. Because she's definitely bogged down a little. That was all supposed to be level. I guess it's not as level as it's supposed to be. I don't know. Chat's very quiet today, or is my chat not working? Doug Sharples, hey, how are you, mate? Oddball raid. And how are you, Doug? Right, so I'm not sure. Hang on, let's settle down. What happened to the track here last week? Is it still complete? Are we about to derail? Oops! I forgot about the carriages not being attached. Come back! We're doing well! Oh! Come here! Right. Brakes on. 100%. Right. Yeah. So this has to be fixed. This is all incorrect. And we should be on the other side. So, hang on. That switch should be going the other way. So yes, all this has to be fixed. The guys who were helping last week, they were helping, didn't quite get the right idea on the track. Gee, this looks straight. Glen, you must have laid this bit. And here's Oddball himself. How are you? And Wild Styles here. How are you, Wild Style? Welcome, 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 everybody. And how are we all doing? Okay, so yeah, we need to... Oh, we've got some foundations in. We do have some foundations in. What actually happened over here? Let's have a look and just see exactly what happened over here. Most of the track work's still here. Okay, so what they've done, by the looks of it, wow, that foundation work looks really high. What we can do is probably just run our track around through this way. Yeah, the guys that were helping me out last week laid the track slightly differently to what I had in mind, but we'll just slightly alter it. I had also thought about up here. This could be changed too. Now, what I'd thought about up here was instead of the way I've got it, it would have come around this way, the way I had it anyway, and it sloped back to that piece of track we just came off of. They've rerouted it that way, but that doesn't matter. What I had thought is we could... I think there's actually a way through here. Let's just go through here and see what... Let's have a look. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong button. I always do that. Can we get back to the game? Escape really needs to work to get you out of the map and out of the menu, because I'm so used to hitting escape. See, I mean, we can go around the mountain, because you know what they said? She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. So the freight yard is there. And that's out... Ooh, so we can go this way. It's just a little hill here. Okay, so, new plan. What we're going to do... See, I missed this myself. But, when I saw somebody else running a track, I noticed they'd run... Why am I cutting trees? I don't actually need to cut trees. Let's lay our foundation. Let's lay our foundation. And Arjun's here. Hey, how are you, mate? I believe you're not feeling too well. What's going on? You got something making you feel bad. That's never good. So, let's grab our groundwork. Constant grade. And what we'll do, we'll run it from out this way. Somewhere, there we go, link onto there, and we'll run constant grade foundation out this way, which will give us the ability to do a loop without having to do any switches, because the more I can avoid switches, the better. Am I going in the right direction? I hope I'm going in the right direction. There it is. Where is it? Come here, foundations. I hope that's still correct out that end. So yeah, I hadn't noticed this myself until I saw somebody else going this way around the mountain and realised, hey, we can just avoid that hill and go this way. Come on, foundations, where are you? Foundations being a bit silly. Plonk that there. Get your chopper out and flatten some trees. Chainsaw, you get a handsaw. You're very lucky you get a handsaw. Hey, Father Jack, how are you, mate? Welcome, welcome. You still chopping trees down? I'm always chopping trees, mate. I like to kill things, apparently. Oh, dear. Oh, have you actually been tested positive, have you, mate? That's not cool. That's not cool. But then at least you're getting the minor strain, so at least that will give you a natural immunity now. You'll be better, you'll be able to avoid it in the future. Well, it won't be doing as much to you anyway. Avoided it for 2 years. Yeah. Well, no, you've avoided the bad ones. The one that's out now is actually not so bad. The one that's out now is not so bad. This is, if you're going to catch one, this is the better one to catch so far. Yeah. Cheers for the raid, Oddball. Anybody that doesn't know Oddball's channel, you should check him out. Oddball 76 is on YouTube, of course. And this could come around into here and then match into this. And then we can cross over this line, was what I thought. And have... hang on, where are we? Gradient, E and Q. Okay, so that's going to be no good. We're going to have to come back to about here, maybe. And then just change that last little bit of elevation. I'm just going to plonk that there for now. Let's go and change to variable grade. Actually, let's start from that end. Let's put in a crossover. What I want to do, because if we're going to run the track this way, instead of having it go round and do a loop and go back that way, what I'd thought, demolish rails, where would we have it? Do we have it here? Because, I mean, this is where the rest of it's going to come through. I mean, we can keep... no. I think what we'll do is we'll take out that. That's going to be a steep corner, Glen. Take that out for now. I'm just going to rework all of this. For now, I'll put in the foundations and I'll worry about the rest of it later. I mean, I don't even know how it's going to look as far as the steepness and everything. We need to edit the curve radius, Z and X. That's probably the wrong way. I'm trying to remember now how to... Is it Alt? No, you've got to lay some first, that's right. I always forget that bit. You actually have to lay a small piece of track. And then you can get your curve. Always forget that bit. It's a bit strange. I don't know. See, that's a way different height. Can we get these to match? Gradient, E and Q. Is this going to... Because they're not the same, eh? I wonder how much it's going to affect it. Will be interesting. What we'll have to do... Oops, don't push that button. That's not going to help you. Glen Bixley has a ping of 0, apparently. That's fabulous. Absolutely. Crossover. Chuck in rail. To there. What? That looks straighter than me. It did say rails, did it not? It does. Why are you not deleting rails? Thank you. Let's try that again, shall I? This time I'll try and get it straight. No. Rail. Crossover. I know what. I know what. Let's... I'll put a couple of extras in and then I can just remove what I don't need. Something like that. Right. Yeah, that one there will be the one I end up using. Nice voice. What? Gonna call it a night? Okay, mate. Cheers for coming in, Arjun. Nicholas S. Hello. Welcome. I found you through House Flipper on Steam. Oh, okay. Had no idea how cool a railroad game could be. Going to wishlist. I'm really enjoying this. I think it's a little bit pricey, but I'm really enjoying it. So far, it has turned out to be quite a good game. I've really been enjoying it. I have a long way to go though before I can really start to achieve any good rails, making any good money and anything like that. Z and X, it has those two. I'm trying to remember which ones I want. Are you not going to... Yeah, you are curving. I really enjoyed it. I mean, I'm starting to... I don't know. I never used to be into these relaxing games, as I quite happily refer to them now. House Flipper and this one were games that in the past for me were just dead boring. Why would I want to play that? But I don't know. Lately I've been finding my gaming style has completely changed, I guess. Look at this mess. What is that, Glen? I'm not very good at laying rails in this. Most people can show me up very quickly and easily. That's on the wrong. With how well I do on this, but I don't mind if I do it badly, so long as I'm having fun. That's all that really matters. Now that's in the wrong place, I know, but it'll give me hopefully the right height. It's the height that's important. That's what I'm going for here. So yeah, welcome to the channel, mate. Welcome. Now, what I need to do, if I understand this correctly, and I'm pretty sure I don't, I need to put on my curve radius, then I need to lay some flat track, then I need to hit the Alt key. Or are you just going to curve? Yeah, okay, now you're just going to curve. It's a bit weird that you got to lay some track first. So let's get your curve radius all the way up as tight as you're going to give me, which is 30... No, 60 degrees. 66. It's as tight as we're allowed. Are we curving the wrong way, game? Are you not happy with me? Alt. It's not giving me the hooja. Why are you not curving? I do have a little bit of difficulty with this, but I don't know why. Are you curving? You're curving? Yeah, it's curving, isn't it? It's not much of a curve. Hang on. Alt. You should move. You should see it move. Normally you see it move. Am I curving the wrong way or something? There it is. I saw that snap. There. Right. Curve. Thank you. Now, my foundations are going completely the wrong way. Can you click? Come on, just click. No, okay, it's not going to do it for me. Right, let's try again. Groundwork. You're way too sharp for a start. Let's get rid of this groundwork because it's wrong. This is not the groundwork we've been looking for. Let's get rid of all this rail because it's all completely in the wrong place. Let's just now go delete everything. All groundwork. Right. Yeah, no, I appreciate the fact that they were helping, but it's not quite what I had in mind. But now that I've actually realised we can actually go the other way, I think the other bit's not what I want either. I thought we were on all. We were. Not sure why I was missing track before. It doesn't matter. Oh dear, oh dear. But House Flipper, yeah, I've been really getting into that one. I don't know. House Flipper. Oh, hang on, Glen, calm down. We're about to derail ourselves. Calm down. Wow, Glen, what are you doing? Put some brakes on so we don't end up going over the edge. Right. I don't understand House Flipper as far as I couldn't believe the amount of views that it gets. When I started playing it, I thought it looks good. I wouldn't mind having a go of it, but I don't think anybody's going to watch it. And I was really surprised at the amount of people that started watching it. But I've been enjoying the creativity side of it. Being able to be creative and do things. Which, in many ways, House Flipper disappoints a little bit because you can't be totally creative. I mean, if that was real life, what I mean is you could go to your joiner, your cabinet maker, whatever you want to call them, and say, I want that cabinet to be 1.2 meters instead of the 900mm that you have in stock. Can you make it just a little bit bigger as a custom build? So I'd like it if in House Flipper you could order the cabinetry by size. Why is that pin not linking? If you could order the cabinetry by size rather than by... there we go. You got to put both pins in, Glen. Instead of ordering it by what is specified by what was made. So I'd like to be able to also pick my colour palettes a little bit better. So if that cabinet only comes in pastel, but I don't want pastel, I'd like to be able to choose a matte black or a glossy black or choose whatever colour you want. I'd love to be able to do that in House Flipper. We should start going backwards as I release these brakes, I hope. Just slowly. Oh, that one was already off. That one's off. I thought we put on more than one brake. I mean, I used to work in a hardware store, and if you come to me, I would hand your colour to somebody else that knew what they were doing, but we were able to colour match anything. So if you came in and said, I've got a brand new pair of Levi's jeans, or whatever brand they were, we could colour match to those jeans. Or if you brought in a lemon and said, well, the colour lemon is not really lemon enough, I want this lemon from off of my tree, we could colour match to that. We're going forwards, Glen, calm down. Reverses the other way. And we could colour match to any colour you wanted. You could bring in a blade of grass and we could colour match it and call it grass for you. I'd like to be able to colour match in that game. I really would. I reckon that'd be awesome. Father Jack, you've been okay? Oh, yep. Thought I missed something in chat there, but I didn't. But yeah. We'll just pull these back, and then I'll remove all of this line. One of those brakes must still be on. Oh, my brakes are on! Oh, that's... Ah, you clown. Right, so we'll just get this out of here. We'll delete all of that line which is incorrect. Which means this switch won't be needed. Right. Brakes on! So this switch isn't needed. The line can just carry on straight around the corner. Just rails, please. There we go. And all of this can then come out. And what we'll do, instead of the line that I have now as such, being the main line, that will actually be a secondary or even a return line instead. Yeah, this game's a little expensive. I'd love to see the price come down on this one. I wouldn't have had to think about it so much if the price was a bit cheaper. But it is a great game. I'm really enjoying it. This groundwork looks sloppy. Did you do this, Glen? Sloppy. Looks like groundwork I might have done. I'm going to take that back a bit, because I'd prefer this was a bit more one piece. Okay, groundwork, constant grade. From here to there. Right. Fix the rails back to what they should have been. Oh, true. You can't do that, Glen. You've got to stop, calm down, and place it again. The game likes it that way. Right, there we go. Is that straight? It's probably got a huge big kink in it. It'll do for now. It will do for now. It's not the greatest. We'll fix it later. It's not important. So now we can carry on straight to the lumberyard, which is what it was supposed to be originally. But we're going to bring this line here. I think for now what we'll do is remove the rails from this section. And we'll change this later on. Because at the moment that whole line is wrong and needs fixing. And if we just remember that it's the whole line, we won't have a problem now, will we? Groundwork, remove. Oh, Doug, are you still here? If you're still here, and you'd like to join us for Hunter Call of the Wild, let me know a day that suits you. I stream the same time every bat day, every bat channel, or whatever, however that goes. I don't know, however that goes. Pick a day, you let me know a day, and I'm sure Father Jack will be more than happy to join up and go hunting with us on a day of your choice. So yeah, if you're still here, mate, then you just let us know like a day or so beforehand, and we'll organise something. Day beforehand just means that Father Jack can get the ability to come in and join us, and it also means Glen will be able to be organised instead of the way he normally is. Which is kind of like disorganised, I think. Right, so we're just going to get rid of all of that for now. And I'm going to fix that another time. Right, let's head on up to... Because what I want is one continuous track as much as possible so that you do not need to play with any switches. I've seen tracks that have hundreds of switches. I've seen tracks that have very few and they're very organised. I would like to try and make mine to be the bare minimum of switches. If there are no switches, that would be perfect, but I don't think that's going to happen. What? Sinking ships? What? Now, I have no idea if this line is complete. I do not know if we're going to derail. I don't know what's about to happen. We shall find out together. That's from been with Glen and sinking ships. What? Where does the sinking ships thing come in? I'm lost. It was a long night. Oh, what, right. What you mean world of water tanks? Right, I've caught up now. World of water tanks. Okay, yeah. Yeah, see, now that's a game I don't enjoy on my own. I'm not interested. Has no interest to me at all. But playing it multiplayer, I enjoyed it. Why am I yelling over this? I really need to change the sounds. Can we do that from here? No, we can't. I've got to go to the menu. Now, this was the problem I had last time. Oh, developers, we need to be able to change the audio from in here. Yeah. Yeah, on my own, it doesn't interest me, that game. But as a multiplayer, it was a lot of fun. Oh, and now I have installed World of Land Tanks servers for everything except for Russia. So in future, we can play on an American server should we need to. American means more people will be able to play, I guess, because probably more people are on the American. Does this track just end right here? Stop. I think we're about to derail. I don't see tracks. I do not see tracks. I don't see tracks clearly now. I think they're gone. Oh! We derailed! Look at that, though. It could have been much worse. What happened to all my tracks out here? Oh, come on. Did we have... Okay. So, is this what happened? Is this why they have decided not to come back this week? Because they went through and deleted all my track? Okay. I see. What is this? See, now this is what happens when you let people onto your server and you don't keep an eye on them. Right. Oh my god. Okay. So, I think from now on we might have to, just be a little bit more cautious as to who we let on the server, maybe. Holy crap. Okay. So apparently I have a lot of work to fix. Because all of this originally had track through it, and it wasn't this windy. Okay. So they changed me track. I'm just going to lay track for now. I don't really care. But it means that I'm going to have to fix all this again. So we might have to be a bit more cautious as to who comes on the server in future. Thank you guys for ruining it for me. I do appreciate that. I really do. Because I have issues trusting people on multiplayer games. And then when people come in and just decide to randomly destroy things, it makes me so much more assured that there are plenty of assholes in this world. So yes, I appreciate it. I really do. Love it when people confirm I'm right. I mean, it's completely unnecessary. You don't need to confirm I'm right. I mean, I was pretty sure of it, but yeah. Anyway. About 30 degrees should do. It will be near enough for now. It's a bit annoying that I spent hours laying all this only to have a couple of people come in and ruin it, though. I could always go back to an earlier save. Maybe that's what I need to do. Go back and have a look at my earlier saves. Because it was only last week's save that they ruined in theory. And it should have been fine prior to that. Which is a bit of a pity because it means I lose all the effort I put into it last week to run a line to the smelter. Oh, there's my line over there. Whoops, wrong line. Wrong line. I'm trying to connect to the wrong one now. Hang on, because I've got this. What is this one? I don't know. That man doesn't even go anywhere. Okay, no idea. Why would they delete track? I'm not sure if they were trying to help or trying to hinder at this point, because they've removed track that worked and put this mess in. So at this point, I'm starting to wonder whether they were trying to help or trying to hinder, quite frankly. I don't know. I'm starting to wonder. But yeah, I had that first one come in and he decided to be a dick and rerun all my track at the other end, which I had to fix last week. And then it looks like the guys that come in last week decided that while I was fixing other things, they would play around with other bits of track that worked and ruin that. So, I don't know. I guess that makes sense as to why neither of them have wanted to join last week or this week. No, it wasn't last week I played, it was the week before, because I wasn't available last week. So that kind of makes sense as to why they've been unavailable and ignoring the call. But there was two of them that were here, so that makes me wonder, especially with Tiny Tim, who's actually been on the Discord for quite some time. So I don't know. It makes me wonder. It really does. Maybe they were trying to help, maybe they weren't, but they've just made a hell of a mess. A track that worked. Because it did actually work. And now, none of this works. So I have no clue. At this point, it's been more of a hindrance. They've removed two tracks that worked. And just completely removed them with spaghetti that doesn't work. So I don't know. At this point, I'm just really confused as to what was going through people's heads. I'm hoping that they were trying to help and that they just got the whole idea wrong. Let's just hope. But I guess I'll have to have one person in at a time in future. That building's in the wrong place. We need more curve. Keep forgetting you got to put the freaking curve in first. 30 degrees. 30 degrees is plenty of curve. That building's just in my way, isn't it? Maybe not. Place that out to there. And now can I have my curve, please? $30 should be plenty of curve. It's a fairly long piece of track. Oh, come on. It disappoints me how you can't line up the terrain at the same height. Even with the variable grade, it never quite lines up as it could, which is a bit of a pity. What is it? E and no, Z and what is it? E and Q. Yeah, see, it never quite lines up. Most of it snaps, but there's still a bit of a lip. Right, and we're going to have to fix this. I reckon I could drag that back on, eh? I reckon if I drag it back onto the rails, I won't have anything to re-rail. So let's stick it in full reverser. Glen knows what he's doing. Reverser 100%. Regulator just a little. I said a little. And brakes off. We should move backwards. Is my brakes on? How many brakes did you put on, Glen? Ah. I must have put all my brakes on, did I? I thought I only put one brake on. Doesn't look like I've got any at this point. Game, seriously, I thought I put at least one brake on, and why are we not moving? Zero. They're all on zero. Then what did Glen do wrong? Did Glen not have pressure? Water temperature 10. No, Glen's got no pressure. Ah, there's the problem. So, let's open up the boiler. Let's throw some wood in there. And we're going to have to wait for it to get up to temperature, which is a bit of a pity, but never mind. Temperature should come up relatively quick. Right, reverse is on full, brake is off. Can we at least just get a little bit of regulator soon? Nope. Hey, Ryan, how are ya? And Seder, I presume. How are you both? Welcome, welcome. No game sounds. It's just really quiet for you, I think. If I go full regulator, I reckon you'll hear it. I mean, I'm seeing that there is noises. Advanced properties. Desktop audio. Output. Hello. I don't hear it either. Nope. Should be working. Should all be working. And how are you, Ryan and Cedar? How are you? Welcome. We are attempting very badly to play train driver today. Water temperature still only 56. We still don't have steam, Glen. I just ran out of steam. I need to reverse my train a little bit and try and fix my tracks, because the people that were here last week have I guess tried to help, but they've broken all my tracks. None of them now work, so I've got to fix it all. I don't know. It doesn't look malicious, I guess. It was just really badly done as far as trying to help, but I don't know. I don't think they got the idea of quite what I was going for. Never mind, we'll fix it. Okay, we've nearly got our water temperature to 100. We will start getting some steam up now. Boiler pressure, here we go. Right, we should be able to start moving. Right, there we go. Oh, I had the reverser in the wrong direction. That's probably the problem. Right. Flick the brakes on. There's your audio check. Is your audio working? What a bunch of bleep bleep. Oh, I don't know. Maybe they just misunderstood, I think. I don't know. I think I got to give them credit. They might have just misunderstood. We're going to refix this though, but it doesn't matter. We need a little bit of a curve. Q and E, I think. No, not Q and E. What is it? Z and X. Always get that wrong. We need a little curve. Just a little curve. And now we should be able to bring this around and hopefully join it back up. So we have one line, which was the original plan. I think when I said I wanted to run double lines everywhere, they misunderstood to put a double line going each direction. What I meant was a double line so that we could get in and out. Maybe I didn't explain myself. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's just a game. Just a bit of fun. Let's fix it. At least it hasn't made me grumpy. That's what really matters, eh? We don't like that grumpy old man that comes in here. Where are you going, Glen? Where's the... I thought you just sorted this out. I thought you sorted this out just 2 little minutes ago. What is this mess? That's spaghetti. Okay, we need to get rid of this building anyway. Oh. Get rid of you, because you're in the way. Get out of my way! Right. Now, what happened here? I thought we had real foundations. Variable grade. Let's try that. Maybe. I think it's when I put it down, we get that spaghetti. For some bizarre reason, the way it goes down. I don't know. We need curve radiusal thingies. So let's... No, not the height! Cancel. Variable grade. Let's start that again. And it's not the gradient we want. It's the radius, which is... Which is what? Curve radius is... Z and X. I thought that's what I just pressed. Oh, I don't know. Up to 30 degrees. Hopefully that gave us a good curve this time. Right. Chainsaw. Oh, sorry. Handsaw. Yeah, there's not a lot of sounds to this game other than the tree. Other than the trees. Well, yeah, the trees make a sound. Other than the trains, there's not a lot of sounds to this game. I think later on, maybe once they've developed it more, something like maybe even just birds chirping could be kind of nice. When you get closer to the sawmill, you do get the sound of them cutting trees and things like that. But yeah, I do think there's some sorts... Oh, why are you even putting a curve radius on, Glen? I have no clue what you're doing. Right, let's try that without the curve radius, because we don't need it. It's a straight piece of track. Just some sort of background noises, I don't know. Birds chirping. Coyotes. Wolves, whatever you want to put in the background. Something. Would be kind of nice to have, yeah, some sort of background noise. So we don't have to listen to you all the time, eh, Glen? Yeah, well, this is nearly fixed. Won't take too much now. See, what happened to my... Nah, hang on, I just fixed that again! You're being a douchebag! Look at this, look at this! It just did it to me again. It keeps doing it. I don't understand why my foundations always do that. They give me this spaghetti and then turn into real foundations. I don't know, man. It's weird. Oh. Because of... I'm going to have to, oh, it'll work, won't it? It's close enough. I'm not going to keep mucking around with this all day. It's good enough. You know what they say. Near enough is good enough. At least that's what I say. Curve radius, Glen. Quick, 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 before the game realizes you haven't got one. 30 degrees. Oh, that's not... What is that, game? Seriously? Oh my god, game. You're just trying to annoy me now, aren't you? Come on. Don't be like that. $30 degrees-ish, near enough. It's not 30 degrees, I don't care. If I give it 30 degrees, I know it won't go past that point. Okay, so the problem is starting right here. Game, you're not giving me curves, are you? You're not, are you, game? Oh, game, you're just being a douche now. Look at the way it dips down. God, that's horrible. Glen, you've got to be one of the worst people ever at laying track. You really do. Which is why it annoys me that I have to go back and redo track that worked. Just a little annoys me anyway. At least it's not a lot. Oh, I think that's too tight. I was trying to make sure I didn't come in too much. It'll work. I don't care. Which way is my train? This way. Let's go. Hey, Stephen, how are you, mate? Welcome, welcome. I hear my name, Stephen. Can you build a loop-de-loop? That's, wow, no. But, if you typed in Khan Gaming or if you typed in Railroads Online Roller Coaster, you would actually get some hits. Khan done one yesterday where one of the developers has made a roller coaster track. It's yeah. Let's just say it's yeah. Break off. And we'll leave it at that, because it really is. It's yeah. I don't know what else to say about it. You gotta watch it. It's just totally yeah. I think you get the idea. But they made a roller coaster track, and it goes up and it goes down, and it's like a roller coaster track. It's all I need to say, right? The rest is pretty self-explanatory, I think. Now, where does this track go? What did they do in here? I don't even know what happened when we get into the station now. I fixed this part, but I didn't even pay attention to the station. I hope they haven't buggered that end. Well, they must have. Because where's the second line, Glen? They must have, because there's no second line. Oh, I have no clue. I don't know what they've done. Look at this though. I mean, what's with this? It's got a big kink in it, and it goes to the left. It should be curving around this way. Oh no! More track! I'll fix that another time. I'm not particularly worried. At the moment, I just want tracks to work. I don't really care how they look anymore. Because too many people have come in now and changed it from how I had it. I'd put a lot of effort into trying to get nice straight tracks that worked and went where I wanted, and now they just don't work and they don't go where I want anymore. So we're not going to bother with that anymore. We're just going to build tracks. I mean, what have they done here? They've got two tracks going into one. Okay. So that's where they went wrong back here. Because they're not supposed to go into one track. Wow. Yeah, I've got a lot to fix. I'm not going to fix it today. I'm really not interested. This is where they've gotten into problems, trying to gather their height here. Because they weren't meant to mix these two together. These are two completely separate tracks. Okay. Never mind. These things happen. So let's yank on the brakes. Weird Al Yankovic on the brakes. Let's stop that. And we'll fix this bit. Rails. Yeah, this was not supposed to connect. None of that was supposed to connect. Wow. I've got so much to fix. Never mind. Never mind. Wow. I mean, look at this height difference too. Why does it go up so high? It's because it's coming off of there. But... oh man, this whole thing's a freaking mess. Groundwork. Delete. I mean, how many different bits of groundwork have we got here? Look at it. Wow. I thought I was pretty bad at laying track. I don't understand this. Right, here we go. Let's fix that. Because that just takes one piece of track. One piece of groundwork. It doesn't take... Oh, I see. It's not even level with that piece. Okay. I see the problem now. So we need to level this out up here. Which button is it, Glen? Oh, it doesn't tell me because... What are you trying to do? E. Right. Why are you so much higher? Okay, that'll do for now. It's not right, but I'm not going to spend all day mucking around with this. It's a real pity I've got to fix it all the time. I'd like to be able to just lay my work and have it done rather than have to keep going back 3 times, fix everything. Because this is the 3rd time I've had to do this line now. So I will be a little more cautious, I think, as to people joining the server in future. Because this is just ridiculous. I mean, look at this freaking curve even. It doesn't even make sense. I don't know. It kind of feels malicious. It really does. You can see my original foundations that I'm also removing. This is my originals. This is the stuff that they've covered up. Helping. Seems like they went out of their way to go extremely high compared to my foundations. I don't know. But all of this is, the whole frickin' lot's just a mess. I don't know. I know I'm not good at laying track, but this to me just... Really? I'm just wasting time going back and fixing stuff that other people have supposedly done to help now, which is what's annoying me. Because this is the 4th time, or 3rd or 4th time, I don't even know now, that I've laid this one piece of rail. And the only reason why I'm redoing it is because people have been very kindly helping. Which doesn't seem terribly helpful right now on the 4th time fixing it, or whatever it is. So, yeah, I might be a little more cautious, I think, in future, which is a real pity. Because I've tried to be so trusting as to letting people come onto the server, only to find they've disregarded all my track work and just laid whatever the hell they want. And there goes the bloody engine. Oh, I don't care at this point, quite frankly. I think I'm going to load back to a previous save before any of my track work was fixed for me, quite frankly. Because this is starting to bug the crap out of me. I am spending hours fixing what other people have apparently done to help me. So let's just leave the session. And I'm going to have a look at an earlier section from before people helped me out. Yep, there's the password if anybody wants to come in and help. Oh, that's not the right one. Did I just click it? I have already, haven't I? So that's way back. No problem. That's not the one we want either. See, now I'm just getting frustrated because I'm doing things for 4th time. Oh, dear idea. Oh, I hate that noise when you load in. I really do. It's so much louder than anything else. So much louder than anything else. Yeah, this is way too early. So I need to go back like 2 save files, I think. So hang on. That's the one I just added. That would have been the last one. Let's have a look at this one. Kind of bugs me though. You know, try to be good, have people come on, help me out, and then they just rip up hours worth of work. Whether they've been helpful or not, I don't understand quite why this track was changed so badly. I know I'm not good at laying track, but I don't know. Right, where are we now? This is way back at... Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, it looks like I'm going to have to look over all my game saves. What the hell is this? Seriously, what is this and where did this come from? Oh my god. Yeah, I think this is where we're going to call it for today. Because it looks like I might have to go back. Don't have American servers for World of Tank and can't be bothered to install it. Yeah, I put in the British and the American ones so that... Oh, this is the... Okay, I know where I am now. Okay, I know where I am now. Okay, so that makes a little bit more sense. This can be turned into a bridge. Oh, I still have to get all the way back and find out what happened way back there, though. Because all this can be deleted up to this hill. Wow. Oh, what the hell is this? Yep, I might have to go through all my saves. Looks like people that have been helping haven't really been helping. I don't know. Because that other track was just a freaking mess. All this can be deleted from the top of the hill down. That's not a big deal. I'm not too worried about any of that. I need to know, though, whether or not the track back there's been stuffed with at this point. See, this is definitely not me, because I didn't lay foundations like that. These are more like how I've been laying my foundations, one piece. I don't like broken foundation. And so you can see there's... Oh no, it's a reflection, it's a shadow. I was going to say there's 2 there, but it's not. I don't know, we'll run back and see whether or not all that back there's stuffed and I have to fix that or what. All this can be removed. I'm not worried about any of this. Put bridges across that river. But the question is, how much of this old track work was saved into this save? Call of the Wild anytime. Yeah, pretty much. Anybody want to join us for Call of the Wild? Join us anytime. And I had a look at Wreckfest last night to see if I could figure out how to add bots and things to the track. I figured that much out last night. So I know how to add bots to the track, but... Right. Oh, and here's my engine at least. The little engine that could. Wait. Has this save got this as well? So I'm going to have to go back even further. Because this save has this. Bugger! I mean... See, that's my original, and it split off and went that way. And then as you can see, they've taken out my line, which made sense going in that direction, and put this in. But how bad is this end? Now you have to see how bad this end is. Yeah, I don't know. I think in future, if anybody joins me, I might have to basically have them work with me rather than off on their own, because this is just costing me way too much time. I really didn't think they'd be doing major alterations without asking me as far as... That's major. That is a serious alteration to the track. I mean, all the way from here to all the way over to there, what the hell? They're running in two different directions. I don't understand why they thought that was helping. Where's the loop in that? I said loop. I know I said several times I want to do a loop so you can just go around in a full circle without having to play with any switches. Let's get this out of the way on our way past, just in case. But see, this is way back here. Notice the difference in the track from when they'd changed it, because that was right up next to it when I was trying to change it before. I'm thinking this is my original track. With some alteration here, by the looks of it. Because I know my original track did not bow to the left either. I don't understand why this one bows to the left when we're then curving around to the right. That makes no sense to me. And I also know my foundations, my original ones, are down underneath. But that might have been a little bit much of a jump, incline-wise. Wow, okay, so this has got all that done. Let's go back and have another look at a different save. It's kind of... This might be the best place to go from, though, because at least the alterations aren't too big from here. But this is a real pity that at this point all I'm doing now is just trying to figure out where to fix from. Because I put so many hours of work into it, only to have to rip it all up and start again. Thanks for the help, guys. Thanks for the help. Okay, get ready. Blong. Wow, come on. There it is. Blong. I hate that noise. Right, so that has the original... That has the original loop. That has my original piece of track. See, this is what I'm talking about. My original track went that way. I see what they did. They took all my original out and replaced it with this. Because this is my original track. This is me. This is what I've done. There's the jigger. So that was up until... At this point, this was where the miner had given me a hand, up till this point. And see, all this works. And we'll rerun that track, I reckon. This one coming around here. Okay, so let's see if this still works. They really have caused a mess. Well, I don't know. It's mostly, I think they were trying to change this to 2 lines through here, which makes no sense to me as to why they changed that to 2 lines. Let's see what's back this way. I don't know, I think they were trying to help. I just think they misunderstood. But it means in future I will have to have people that are helping actually help with me rather than go off and do their own... God, this is wonky as crap. You must have laid this piece, Glen. Rather than go off and do their own thing, because I didn't expect them to do major track alterations like that without actually saying, hey, did you want me to split this off this way, or... Yeah, I don't know, because to me that just makes no sense. That's a huge alteration, that they've taken out all that track. Because this works. At the moment, this works. You can come all the way down this track, go all the way in here, go around the loop, come back, and go that way. Yes, it's a bit rough, but it works. This is my original track. This is what I remember laying. Okay, and I think this is what, this height alteration, I think is where the miner gave me a hand. I'm not happy with the way it leans to the left, but I think this is where the miner was helping me, and this is where him and I were working on it. And the height difference, I think, came into it because of that. But yeah, okay, so it's mostly just that one big curve that they've changed. Wow. I've got to decide what's going to be easier. Rerunning an entire line or... Yeah, I don't know at this point. Yeah, no, I don't think it was anything malicious. Now that I've looked it over, I think it's more just a complete misunderstanding. But it's quite a big misunderstanding. Because I don't understand why any of this track is curved out to the right. I remember Miner and I building this section. I don't remember it going that far to the right though. But this just makes no sense. But neither does that other curve that they put in. Right. Let's straighten this out a bit. Look at that. It's just a big dog leg for no reason. See, there's my original foundations. I notice nobody removed them, because when I do it, I actually remove the foundations when I'm finished, because I don't like having additional bits of foundation. Now the question that gets me is the difference between these gradients. Why one suddenly changes so much more drastically than the other? Why do we have this big curve? Oh, I suppose we have to have this one. Don't have much choice. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Now that I've looked it over, I don't think it was malicious. I just think it's really badly done. Completely not what I'd planned. I want my tracks to have as few switches as possible, to have the ability to just drive around without having to worry about turning the train off and stopping or anything like that, and just do a full circle. It needs to go that way. See, none of this double foundation stuff is mine. I always delete that. And there's all double and triple, and yeah, this is definitely not my groundwork. I do remember that piece. I couldn't get rid of it. No matter what I tried, I couldn't get rid of it. Right. Yeah. So I'm going to have to fix all of this, but I think what we'll do is we'll do this next time. Because if I'm not mistaken, I have yet another appointment. Waste of goddamn time. But anyway, I believe I have another appointment in like 30 minutes. Waste of time. People who think they can change your life in 6 weeks, but we won't go into that. Because instead of going a big wide berth around that way, this is a much straighter route through here. And so long as it doesn't go uphill, this is just going to make a lot more sense than that. As long as we can keep the elevation the same. But yeah, it looks like I'm going to take the save back to this point, I think. If I carry it out from here, I don't have to fix as much, I believe. And we'll just straighten this whole piece of track out. Because yeah, the whole idea is to have 2 tracks. Not 1, 2. No switches, or as few switches as possible. Right, so where does that track come around? We'll try and keep the gradient the same. Look how bent this is. Not groundwork, rails. Where's the groundwork? There's no groundwork here. Oh, far out. Oh, there it is. This track's a mess. We're going to redo all of this. Back to about here, I guess. Well, there's my original. See, that's straight. But somebody else has been in and matched up to it, and you can see there's a bow here. Why does it bow? But see, that piece there is straight. Oh, it's going around this building, I think. I think that's why it's bowed. Okay, take that back to there. I mean, by all of this being at a different height, it means everything has to be at a higher height. I don't understand why that was raised. This is the ground level back here. And the idea of groundwork is to hopefully stay at ground level. Right, now, if I bring it around this way, can't get on top of it, which is a bit of a pity. I want to stand on it. See, it's doing that spaghetti thing. Gradient, E and Q. See, look at it. I don't know why it does that, eh? It's weird the way it does that. And look, it's done it there. I don't know. But now we need to lower the height. Can we... See, it should have been lowering from way back here. Not way up the top there where it was. Cute. Hope that didn't clip through. I might have changed it at the top. But there's some bad foundation up there anyway. See, now there's a big difference between that skyscraper that was sticking up before because that foundation before was like a freaking skyscraper. Oh, I'm not using variable grade. I need to use variable grade. I probably should have been doing variable grade back there, maybe. They really... Yeah, well... I don't know. We'll fix it. See, that should be going down a lot earlier. Yeah, this should be... Hang on. Groundwork gone. Yeah, I think it was just a misunderstanding. Never mind. Hey, what happened to my foundation here? I thought that was going to stay. That wasn't all one piece game. That's deleted all of it. Usually it leaves some. That is bizarre. Yep, that's straight. Groundwork, variable gradient. That went down too far. To there. There we go. That'll fix it. And at least now, when I come in next time, I'll be able to just go back through and fix all of this. Now, I don't know why that was curving all the way around to the left. That just made no sense when the station's over this way. Make sure it all is above ground or above board, one or the other. Does it clip? I think it's above ground, isn't it? It's going to be close. It might go under. Might have to fix that next time. I don't know. It looks like it's okay. Let's try it, eh? 145. Yeah, okay. I'm going to have to leave that as it for today. Why did my groundwork... Oh, for fuck's sake. See, this is what I'm talking about. Why did it suddenly end up over there? Oh, I have heard somebody say groundwork shifts. Oh, well, we're going to fix that next time. I'm going to make this a whole new save. Yeah, I'm just going to save over top of that other one. But we're going to leave that as it for today. I will have to come back another time and fix all of this, unfortunately. But yeah, thank you to everybody who's come in to watch. Thank you, of course, to Stephen, Father Jack, Ryan and Saida, Oddball, Wild Style, Nicholas, Arjun, Doug Sharples. Who else came in today? I think that was everybody. I hope I didn't miss anybody. But yeah, we'll come back next time. We'll resort this out and we'll have another go. Thank you everybody for coming in and watching. We'll see you on the next one. Bye. Yeah, as I say, I don't think it was malicious. I think it was more just a misunderstanding. I'll fix it. I'll fix it next time. Another day. As always, another day.